The stars above Mongo screamed. Reality split open like torn silk, and from the wound stepped a hooded figure cloaked in black. Lightning crawled along his fingers, faint at first, tasting the air. Emperor Palpatine smiled beneath his cowl, a thin, poisonous curve of satisfaction. "So," he rasped, voice layered with contempt and amusement, "this is the so-called Emperor of Mongo." Trumpets of war answered him. Golden towers rose from the imperial city, their spires carved with the faces of conquered worlds. Armored guards knelt as Ming the Merciless descended his obsidian-throne dais. He wore green and gold, his posture regal, his eyes cold and calculating, eyes that had watched civilizations burn and found them wanting. "You arrive unannounced," Ming said calmly, his voice echoing across the hall. "You stand before Ming the Merciless. You will kneel or you will die." Palpatine laughed. It was a wet, broken sound, like bones grinding together. "Kneel! I have brought emperors to their knees. I have made gods scream." The guards moved. With a flick of Palpatine's wrist, the air detonated. Blue lightning erupted, tearing through armor and flesh alike. Soldiers were hurled backward, their screams cut short as they slammed into marble pillars. Ming did not flinch. He raised one hand, and invisible force fields snapped into existence, absorbing the storm of Sith lightning inches from his body. "Interesting," Ming murmured. "You command energies unknown to this universe, and you rely on toys," Palpatine snarled. He surged forward, his presence crushing, the dark side flooding the chamber like a rising tide. The throne room darkened as shadows bent toward him. Ming countered instantly, control panels ignited, ancient Mongo technology awakening. Gravity inverted. Palpatine was ripped upward, slammed against the ceiling as unseen forces tried to crush him. The Sith Lord screamed in rage, not pain. He pushed back. The ceiling shattered. Stone and metal rained as Palpatine tore free, landing in a crouch amid the wreckage. His eyes burned yellow now, wild and predatory. "You seek dominion," Palpatine hissed. "So do I. But only one of us understands power." He thrust both hands forward. Lightning unlike anything before poured forth, thicker, darker, screaming as if alive. Ming's shields cracked, spiderwebbing with strain. The Emperor of Mongo stepped back for the first time, boots grinding into the floor. Ming raised his arm gauntlet. A beam of searing emerald energy lanced out, punching through Palpatine's lightning and striking him square in the chest. The Sith Lord flew backward, slamming into a pillar hard enough to collapse it. Smoke rose. Silence followed. Then laughter. Palpatine emerged from the rubble, robes burned, flesh scarred, but his grin wider than ever. "Yes," he whispered. "Strike me, feed me." He vanished. Ming's eyes narrowed just as Palpatine reappeared behind him, moving with impossible speed. A wave of dark-side energy exploded outward, hurling Ming across the throne room. The golden throne shattered as Ming struck it, fragments raining like broken crowns. Palpatine advanced, each step deliberate. "Your empire is built on fear," he said. "Mine is built on despair. Kneel, and I may let you rule a corner of my galaxy." Ming rose slowly, blood at the corner of his mouth. He smiled. "You mistake me for a petty warlord," Ming said. He pressed his gauntlet into the floor. The city answered. The throne room dissolved as walls peeled away, revealing the vastness of Mongo's sky. Orbital cannons locked on. Ancient war engines awakened. Energy drawn from Mongo's core surged into Ming, wreathing him in blinding green light. Palpatine staggered as the pressure hit, raw planetary power bearing down on him. Ming floated now, eyes blazing. "I do not kneel," he declared. "I conquer gods." The cannons fired. Palpatine screamed as beams of annihilation converged, tearing at his body, his essence, his very connection to the dark side. For a moment, just a moment, it seemed even he might be undone. Then the Force answered. A black vortex erupted around Palpatine, swallowing the beams. He roared, drawing on hatred, on pain, on centuries of accumulated evil. The vortex collapsed inward, detonating in a shockwave that flattened the city below. Both emperors were thrown apart, smoking craters marking where they landed. They rose again, slowly now, damaged, furious. Ming's armor was cracked, his gauntlet sparking. Palpatine's flesh was charred, his body barely holding together through sheer will. They locked eyes across the ruined battlefield. "This universe is not big enough for us both," Ming said. Palpatine's smile was skeletal. At last, he replied, "We agree." They charged, science and sorcery, empire and abyss, colliding in a blinding explosion that shook the stars themselves.